Hi YouTube. This is going to be a bit of a shorter video and something that I don't typically do. But I got a comment on a different video talking about how they wish they could make their microparks feel more full. In specific, their primary gripe, which is respectable, is that we should be able to have one ride in the park and be able to get to the maximum guest count if we want to. If we choose to change some settings, of course. But right now, that's not a possibility and Frontier doesn't make that available to us. So let me show you a trick where you can technically get 24 rides hidden underneath the park, all accessible from the park entrance, and they all count towards the maximum. Look at this setup here. We have a park entrance gate split from a park entrance, which is basically a guest spawner, and then we also have a changing room right in the middle. This changing room isn't accessible, and technically speaking, neither are the guest spawner from the park entrance. However, because of how the game is coded, it considers this changing room to be on a path. Technically speaking, the game considers there only to be path in between the guest spawner and guest entrance, so any of the rides connected are open, even though guests cannot actually spawn and get to and from these blocks. So if I open this ride, and we wait for the ride attendant to get in, it counts towards the unique attractions. And just to make sure that I'm correct here, this is my testing world. I'm going to delete that, reopen, and we've got one attraction. This technically works. Now let me show you how you can abuse this to basically speedrun the game. This is my completed speedrun park. Something which you might not immediately think of is the fact that you don't technically need a path connecting all of the park entrances and park entrance gates in your park. All you really technically need is a bunch of modules with the same exact ride pasted over and over again, which will make you infinite money. As you can see, I have quite a bit in the bottom left corner. And this is after 2 hours of play. The real magic comes over here, where I have abused this trick that I was just discussing right over here. We have the park entrance gate separated from the main path, and the guest spawner is over in the corner here. This design actually makes use of the staff entrance because all these staff, they need to take a break from now and then. The real benefit of having this design in place is because in Update 8, Frontier decided that any rides which did not have any ridership would have their maintenance, their ride condition, wear rate, cut in half. This means that these rides don't actually need to be fixed all that often. And that is wonderful for making money in parks where you really only want to funnel them towards one type of attraction. In the current state of the game, that is a raft flume, which can load tons of people. They can get on at ground level and then get off at ground level. That's it for this short video. Hopefully you understand how this works now, and maybe you can put it to use in your own parks. Have a good one. That's an order. Follow like a good soldier. I'll see you around.